Hi, I'm Jay Rodney, your state representative from the 5th District. Thank you for joining me today from the House of Representatives here in Olympia. We're now 2/3 of the way through our legislative session. In the remaining weeks, lawmakers must determine the state's next 2-year budget, and we must find ways to help struggling families. Last week, our state received a revenue forecast. This is a snapshot of where our state's finances are, what we've taken in for tax collections, and what we expect will come in. What this forecast revealed is that our state is now facing an estimated $8.8 billion budget shortfall. That's the bad news. The good news is that our chief economist feels that we may be near the bottom of our state's economic decline and that our economy is beginning to stabilize. I'm hopeful that our economy will bounce back eventually, but we must help struggling families from now until then. And this starts by balancing the budget without raising taxes on families and employers. Unfortunately, there are proposals that seek to raise your taxes in an effort to balance this year's budget. Some budget writers may be looking at a bailout from the taxpayer. I'm against this approach. I believe we can and must pass a budget that does not raise taxes, period. Here's why. First, in addition to overspending at the state level, our budget problems are partly due to declining consumer spending. Therefore, it would not be wise to take money out of the pockets of hardworking families and employers. In fact, we need people and businesses to continue with economic activity to help us address this problem. I want to ease tax burdens, not increase them. And I want to help employers, especially small ones, that create so many of our jobs that families can rely on. Our budget problem offers us an opportunity to finally act on the concerns of our businesses and small business community. The point I want to emphasize is this. More state government spending will only make our economic and budget problems worse. I'm fighting for a no new taxes budget that restructures and reprioritizes state government. This means fully funding education, public safety, and protecting our most vulnerable citizens. Quite frankly, this is something state government should have done a long time ago, but instead our state went on a spending spree these past 4 years. While I respect the hardworking folks in state government, I think even they would agree that state government must be more efficient. Never before have we had a better opportunity to do just this. It's not enough to just put a Band-Aid on our budget and expect our financial issues to heal in 2 years. We need to fundamentally change our budgeting process. Toward this end, I support the following measures that would require the legislature to adopt a balanced budget. Believe it or not, this is not the current status of the law. We should also establish a period of public and legislative review for the budget prior to a vote. This would provide transparency and accountability and allow more time for input. I also support a measure that would establish a state spending limit. This would restore the voter intent of Initiative 601, which has been circumvented by the majority the last 4 years. I also believe our state should put an exceptional revenue in its rainy day fund during good economic times. If we'd done this several years ago, our budget shortfall would not be where it is today. So to recap, our state should require a balanced budget, allow the public time to review the budget proposals, we should set a state spending limit, and we should put revenue aside during good economic times. These aren't partisan issues. Instead, they appeal to our common sense, and I believe that they've got broad bipartisan support. There's just about a month left in our 105-day legislative session, and a lot is still left on the table for us to deal with. I hope we can pass a no new taxes budget. Please stay tuned, and I'll be sure to let you know how things work out in this respect, and that your voice truly does matter down here in Olympia. Unfortunately, that's all the time I have with you today. I'd just like to say it is an honor to serve as your representative for the 5th District. As always, if you have any questions or or concerns, please contact my office. My contact information will be provided below. Again, I'm your State Representative Jay Rodney. Take care and have a good day.